Hi guys, my name is Jay Morjaria and I'm chef at Sutra Kitchen in Carnaby Street, and I'm author of cookbook Shay. This week I'm going to be making for you a spiced potato rosti, garam masala tomatoes which have been grilled, and a tadka spinach with mustard seeds and garlic. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grate my potato, and we'll get all the way through this, as much as we can get out of the potato. Using any fingers, so there we go, all that potato's coming out there. Wipe that out. Great. Okay, so that's enough potato for one rosti there, one large rosti we're going to do. And we're going to whack a little bit of turmeric in there, colour mainly, a little bit of chilli, a bit of heat. And put a little black pepper as well, just to give it another dimension on heat. And we're going to put some garam masala in there, a bit of cumin. Okay, so that's all our spices. Now we just need to add a little bit of flavour in there, and that's going to come in the form of an onion, and we're going to use that grater again. And we're going to just grate a tiny bit of onion just to give it a bit of flavour. So I'm just going to peel my garlic, and again just using my grater, the small part of the grater there, so get it really tiny because we don't want raw garlic in there. Just get that out, that goes into that. Right, so we're going to give that a little mix. It's the best way of getting it mixed up, just getting your hands in. You see that lovely colour coming from the turmeric, all those spices just kind of mingling in there, very nice. Great. Right, so pan on, here we go, nice medium heat, get it reasonably hot, and we're going to get a little bit of, I'm using olive oil just because I like using olive oil, but you can use sunflower oil, rapeseed oil, or anything you want. Last thing that we need to do is just season our mix, so good healthy half teaspoon of salt, and we'll just give that another little mix in there. Oil's nice and hot, see it's moving around the pan nice and fluid. And we'll just get all of this in here. Lovely sizzle. Move that out of the way and just slowly press it into the pan. And the starch and the potato, stick it all together and make it really nice and crispy. That's what we're looking for, nice and flat. Cook it on one side for about 5 or 6 minutes roughly on one side until it crisps up, and then we're going to flip it over again, or you can put it straight in under the grill. Okay, so now we're going to come over to our prep area and we're going to do our spinach with garlic and mustard seed tadka and our tomato roasted in our grill. So the first thing that we need to do, the spinach is already washed spinach, so washed baby spinach, that's what you're looking for, okay? And what we need is, for this, very simple, mustard seeds. These are black mustard seeds, and some garlic. So I'm going to just take off the skin of my garlic, take both ends off, and the skin, just press down on it and the skin will come straight off. Little cubes is what we're looking for. Okay, so that's enough garlic. We'll just put that to the side because we'll be doing that towards the end. And for the tomato, we'll come back to that in a minute with the garlic and the tadka. We're going to get our tomato and just cut it into 8 pieces. So a little bit of garam masala. Garam masala works really well with tomatoes because it's a nice sweet spice and it brings out the flavour of the tomatoes. Touch of cumin. Okay. And a little bit of chilli, just for a bit of heat. Again, just get your hands in there, don't be worried about that. Okay, perfect. Cool. So we're going to put them straight under the grill now. A little bit of olive oil on top, and get them roasting off so they're really, really nice brown but cooked. So this is almost ready to give it a little bit of a flip, a bit of a turn, but you can see how the starch has really held it together. And then we're going to flip that and we're going to put that back into the pan. Right, I might want to film this bit. So a little bit brown, but that's the spices in there just browning up. Right, so now we're going to do the tomatoes in the oven, but in the grill. What we're going to do now is we're going to do our spinach. Okay, so we've got our doga ready, but what we want to do is I'll wilt our spinach and cook it. And at the same time, I've got 2 pans on. I've got the pan for the spinach, so a nice deep saucepan, and then the frying pan for our doga. Okay, tiny little bit of oil, just a drizzle in there, and then we want about maybe 2.5 tablespoons of oil for the doga. Okay, let that heat up, and then we're going to get our mustard seeds in there. I've got a bit of water to hand as well. The water will create a bit of steam and help wilt the spinach down. That's what you want to do. It's a very quick process. Okay, there's water on there because if you put that straight onto the oil, it'll start to split. There we go. Yeah, that's what you're looking for. You hit on that lovely little sizzle. That's what you want. And all of this spinach, there's about 200 grams of spinach. All of it will just go down to almost nothing. Okay, so I'm going to use one of these very chefy tongs to move it around. You can see already it's just starting to wilt. There's a bit of steam being created from the water. You need a bit more of that steam. That's a super quick process there. It's nearly done. See that? Lovely. And that is pretty much it. That's all you need to do. A lot of steam there. You see between that? Brilliant. So, my oil's on here. Again, moving around the pan really nicely. You can see that. Lovely. I'm going to get my garlic in. Same time now, after that garlic goes in, I'm just putting in some of my mustard seeds. I'm going to toast all of that off really nicely. Have a look at those tomatoes. They're looking really good. As soon as the mustard seeds start to spit, they're ready to go straight into here. I'm going to go straight in. Oh, that's a doga there. That is amazing stuff. Look at that. That's beautiful. Come back to our rosti. Beautiful. That looks amazing. That's the kind of colour you want. And now we're ready to plate up. So we've got our nice big potato rosti here, right in the middle of the plate. All that garam masala, cumin, chili powder. Lay them on top of that. So there, that's made now. I'd like to see Sonny and Shay beat this.
Jay, the cook-off is so on. Next week I'm going to be cooking a twist on the British classic. I'm going to be doing a masala omelette and also a vegan-friendly alternative. You'll have to watch to find out.